Hello, welcome to another episode of Thy Truth. I'm going to share with you hard signs that they do not love you anymore. Don't waste your time. And they never will. Don't waste your time. Now, loving someone can be easy, depending. Loving someone can be hard, also depending. We know relationships, not a walk in the park. When it comes to a true relationship, it takes commitment, communication, respect, and all that jazz. But I always say, when you're in a relationship, it should never take more than you can give or more than you can happily give. Are you in a relationship where the person in question, their heart or love isn't in the relationship like yours? You can clearly tell that you are the one invested in the relationship. I've talked about this before, but because of the questions I got recently, I am sharing some hard signs. Now, sometimes we get distracted. We let our thoughts and heart and mind get clouded by their words or some actions that mask their true intentions. But when someone doesn't love you, you'll know. There's signs. It's right there. Look at the signs. Number one, they don't put any effort into the relationship. And you know it. Deep down, it's been one-sided for so long. You can feel everything falling apart. And they don't care. They're not trying to make it work. It doesn't matter to them. You don't feel close. You pretty much just exist. There's no communication, no life in the relationship, no love, no effort. They don't love you anymore, or they never did. They never loved you. Maybe. Number two, dismissal behaviour. When you love someone, you respect them. When you love someone, you do not resort into being mean or being insultive. Imagine being in a relationship with someone and they're trying to communicate with you, confront you about something, or just simply communicate, and you resort into being mean and insultive. You start to use demeaning words or give this demeaning behaviour towards them, or you're being dismissive. That's a sign they don't love you, and they never will. Number three, their words do not match their actions. So true. They say I love you, but it feels empty. It's void of emotions. It's void of feelings, of true feelings. True love means being there in words and in actions. Imagine telling someone you say you love, "Oh, I love you. You're my world. You're my life." And the next moment, you're sleeping with your best friend. Come on. That can't be love. No? Yes? No? It's not. Okay. Language. Oh my, no. No. If you don't have the actions to back their I love you, or rather, if they don't have the actions to back the I love you, forget it. It's all empty. Number four, they get irritated at the slightest. They make you feel unworthy. They make you feel less of a person. And the truth is, maybe they've already realized that they don't love you and they don't know how to feel or how to tell you how they feel. So they get angry, they get irritated, they become uncaring. This is their own sort of like defense mechanism of some sort. They never will love you. Number five, they do not love you and never will because they cannot love themselves. People who fail to address certain deep traumas, they've gone through something, or they're struggling with mental health conditions, or sometimes it's unknown to them. They might not be capable of loving another person. They might not be capable of connecting with another. And most of these partners become abusive in their own way. Imagine a couple, the husband is super competitive towards his wife, and she was wondering, how can the Bible say two shall become one and one person is being petty and competitive? It's something he grew up with. It's something that his parents, according to him, taught them. So they've always been very competitive between siblings, and it became part of him. And he didn't realize that it was projecting this part of him to his partner. And it pretty much tore the relationship. While some go through other sort of toxic relationships, because there's some, I know, and some who love drama. They love to fight. They love it when it's all, bloody. It's the way they get the thrill, from being toxic. Sometimes it's something they do not understand. It's something that's been in them. So I always say with these sort of people, you cannot expect them to love you when they have not dealt with their own issues. Number 6. They can't love you and never will because they are just bad people. Believe it or not, some people are just wicked. Some people are just bad. They enjoy hurting others. They don't care. It's actually a game to them. Whether it was out of trauma or whether it's part of their DNA, God knows. I say it's a game to them because they would purposely lead you on and use you for their own needs, use you for their own gratification. They just hurt people. These people just hurt people. Now, there's so many other hard signs to take note of, but I always say this: it's better to be alone than miserable with someone who does not want you in their life. Don't force it. They don't love you. They don't. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Meet you again at another episode of Thy Truth. Finding your truth with Efemena.